Okay, hola all. Welcome back to Soul Mechanics. This is a very special episode for a very special day, so please step into my office, have a seat, be seated, remain seated, pay attention. There's so very much that I'd like to say. Today, obviously, this is the 11th. It's supposed to be a sad day for many, and that is not accidental or indeliberate, but we're going to turn that around. It is not a sad day. Today marks the day on the 11th of September 2001, where the old world was toppled. That there are people, we're not going to point any fingers about that incident and say that we have, we know who might have done it or what have you. We don't. But what we do know is that it's very, very highly unlikely. We have investigated, and it seems to be exceptionally unlikely that the people who the media has blamed and who, you're being told in the mainstream info, world, whomever you're being told was responsible for it is very likely not responsible for it. And we're not going to say we know who did. Something I'd like to say to cut into that briefly, the music that we are listening to, this beautiful acoustic melody, is produced by one Army Trans Girl, a YouTuber who does a channel, Army Trans Girl, an outlet of that being Army Trans Girl Music, where she plays the acoustic guitar and she sings so beautifully. She does covers for songs. The following song is going to be Behind Blue Eyes, I believe, covered by her. And she is just amazing, this girl. She does kind of personal, sentimental videos, in a manner of speaking, and she does musical videos. And madam, if you're watching this, which I'm going to give you this video, I'd love your input. Being that you were in the military, I'd love your input as to what you think might have happened, your opinion regarding the 11th, if you're open to talking about that. Of course, I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but Army Trans Girl did, in fact, agree to do an interview at some point for the channel, and there's so very much, madam, that I would love to ask you. I mean, you have so much input on so many different levels in so many different ways. There's just so much I'd love to talk to you about, but she is slacking off. We were supposed to have gotten this done already. Where's that military oomph, madam? Come on, ass in gear. Let's get going. Anyways, she's fucking awesome. Go check out her channel, Army Trans Girl. Anyways, sorry, I'm so excited. Today is our anniversary, the anniversary of the initiative. So today is not a sad day. We are turning that around. Today is the day the old world was toppled and the new world stepped in. Whomever is responsible for that tragedy, that whatever agenda they had in play or they were seeking to accomplish through that act or thereafter, that was a mistake. That was a terminal error. What you actually accomplished, if they happen to be watching, like the NSA, checking into our text messages and shit, if you're seeing this video, anybody who might be involved in that, that was a bad move on your part, because what you have actually accomplished there is succeeding in sounding the existential alarm, what called the initiative into action. And we are here now. We are gaining ground massively every day, and your time is done. You're done. It's over. We have already put the pieces in play. Moves have been made what lead to consequences in the future that result in us winning this battle to end all battles, this war to end all wars. We are the neutral ground that's stepping in to eliminate these imaginary sides and erase this imaginary line that's been drawn through our comprehension, through our people, through our species understanding. So, yeah, it's a happy day. Be happy. Whatever you're doing, whatever's bothering you, whatever is hurting you right now or damaging your psyche, making you feel uneasy, fucking drop it. Forget about it. Take out the trash. Let's get rocking. It's party time. Everybody step the fuck up and be awesome. Be as excellent as you possibly can right now and for the remainder of the day and then the next day and the following. So on and so forth, etc. So, as I said, there's so very much I want to say. I wanted to point out Army Trans Girl and point you towards her channel. Listen to her. She's great. She's damn good. Anyways, Juanita Dunn, I'd like to mention Juanita Dunn, madam, if you're watching this. She is so awesome. I love this girl. She is the only one I find on Facebook who always gets it. Like, I put little inside jokes that go to the depth, you know, the deeper depths of the psyche, really deep kind of little inside jokes and quirks, and she gets it. She not only gets it, but she responds very quickly with very ingeniously insightful, you know, little like gifs and shit that I'm presuming she must have like readily available with the speed that she moves. She's very fast. She's amazing. Juanita Dunn, you're awesome. Although I think that Juanita Dunn is actually kind of attacking me right now on Facebook. I'm not sure. It could be me. It could be somebody else. Maybe it's my ego stepping in. But that's just the thing here, is that I'd like to say that I have been, you know, stepped on and shit on my entire life. Like, I spent years and years and years, I spent years on the streets, living in a fucking makeshift sleeping pod, barely managing to survive. And at the time, I was working 3 fucking jobs that were terribly difficult, each of them. I still didn't make enough money to get a place to live or take care of myself properly. And I had everybody around me who worked smaller jobs of lesser difficulty, coming down on me saying that I was a bum and that I was worthless because I didn't have a place to live, even though I was busting my fucking ass to survive. And you know, very, again, ingeniously, actually, with the way that I managed that and what I happened to do with that, it was, I'm very proud of having done that and having managed to survive that even. And that is, you know, bringing to the forefront the topic of inquiry that I'd like to speak to, is that my whole life I've been dismissed, I've been shut out, I've been stepped on, I've even literally been like drowned out by drugs when I was a kid. My memory is still, I'm still regaining my memory on that. You know, I've spent my whole life getting pushed around, being the dismissed person in the background that nobody gives a shit about and just kind of treats poorly. Was my circle of friends, I was the runt who everybody fucking kicked around and made fun of. You know, that's been my whole life, and it resulted ultimately in me falling in love with somebody and getting hurt really bad by it, and like shattering my heart and just putting me in a hole where I really seriously wanted to kill myself. But I turned it around. I broke free. I stepped up. I took charge, and I built something here. And it's something that we've had in our minds, working on person to person for years and years. Since 2001 and even before then, we've been working on this project personally, one person at a time, kind of spreading it out, shifting it about. But it was a thought in the back of our mind. It was a dream that couldn't come true until I jumped on the internet, I took charge, and I started making this happen. And yes, we are gaining ground immensely. Every passing day, every passing moment, we are gaining ground in this battle, and we are kicking ass. And I did that. I'm not going to be shy about it. I'll be a fucking asshole because I have been kicked around and stepped on my entire life. I turned it around. I stepped up. I took charge. I am very proud of myself for doing that. If I come across as being narcissistic or egotistical, too fucking bad. Kiss my ass. Sorry, I love you guys. I'm not don't want to be mean to you, but I am an asshole with good reason, and I'm going to continue to be where it matters. Anybody who feels like they should not be proud of themselves and express that, you know, if somebody's telling you that you should hide your pride, that it's egotistical to be proud of yourself and show it and to present yourself as the amazing person that you are, you need to kick them to the curb, tell them to go fuck themselves. That is a trick. The greatest lesson the Buddha ever taught us was that the ego is a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. There is no ego. It's just a measure by which to pass the buck. It's something for us to say, well, this other part of me is responsible for it. When we fuck up, make mistakes, we say, it's my ego. If you act like a fucking dickhead, that's just your ego. No, there is no ego. It's you. You're responsible for everything in your life, and you need to accept and own that responsibility. Let your owner out. Let your owner out and be proud of your accomplishments. Try not to be a dickhead where it doesn't count. I know I'm an asshole in some cases where maybe I shouldn't be, or maybe I'm wrong, and I'll accept that, I'll acknowledge that, but it doesn't happen often anymore at all. I'm usually correct for the most part. At the very least, I've got the right idea. And I'm going to present myself as being proud of what we're doing here, proud of who I am. And if you want to think that that's narcissistic or egotistical in some way, that's because you have a very, very deep, very concerning trick being played on you right now. Thinking that you should hide your pride, thinking that there's something egotistical about being proud of yourself. You don't see that that's a trick that's being played on you, that you're told you have this ego and that you need to suppress it. That's a trick. It's a bullshit, fraudulent scam designed to make you drown yourself out, push yourself back, hold yourself back. Don't do that. Stand up and fucking shout it from the rooftops. You are excellent. You're going to be excellent. Let's all fucking kick ass together here. This is our anniversary, so I want to see people kicking ass out there doing something. Also, we've got Red Dress Day going on in honor of missing Indigenous women and in honor of soldiers in the field, deployed soldiers in the field right now. That's proposed proposed firstly by Dawn Coppins and by Alice Crenshaw for the missing Indigenous women and for the deployed soldiers respectively. And then we have Lauren Hall working on that. Of course, Casey Ward, I want to mention. Casey, when I speak to our operator, which the operator is, Casey's fully equipped to be a director in her own right, but instead she's taken a less critical but more responsible role as our operator, as my operator, and for the most part. And when I speak to our operator, Kiki's an operator, Katie's an operator, Special K, Lady J's an operator, but when I usually in these videos, if I talk about our operator, that's going to be Casey, and she is one of my most trusted people, someone I love dearly. I found her via Twitterland. She was a special case. She was a target asset, I'd like to say, a priority asset that we found specifically seeking that sort of person on Twitter, and she even kind of snuck into the group, like stealthily snuck into the group. I didn't know that she was there. She had to tell me and introduce herself. That was really cool. So Casey is one of my most trusted peoples next to Megan. She's going to be my most trusted advisor and the person that I count on here. Lauren Hall is another person just like that. Dawn Coppins, Juanita Dunn, they're both stepping up. They're operatives that are doing a lot of damage in this battle. And so I'm just, of course, there's Randy Wilson, who's like my right-hand guy, Michael Thomas Arnold, alias Mr. Black. So many people that I would like to mention, but where it comes to, I'd like to mention Tammy Matthews is the director of the Butterfly Kisses from Beyond group. It's a funny name, but go check her out. Go check out that group. She's awesome. She's doing a great job. She is also intended to be the student whom is going to undergo the process of the Kundalini awakening for us to present that, spot on, like matter of fact, chakra for chakra. She's going to give us a presentation of how that's working, what to expect, what you can do with it, but we have to wait on her to be prepared for that, ready for it. She's not ready yet, but she will be. And when you do, Madam Tammy, if you're watching this, when you do that, you're going to be amazed by what you can accomplish. And believe me, when I say that you have a leg up on the competition, I'm not joking. You very seriously do. You'll be able to do this much easier, much faster than most people would. And for anybody that might be disregarding me because I have a nude lady here, please, that's just, it was a random magazine I put there. I do like naked ladies. Sorry, I'm a guy. But I like dancing ladies, most specifically. A shout out to Melissa, who hasn't checked in for a while. She's supposed to be our Christian rep. She does awesome dancing videos. Army Trans Girl does a fucking excellent dancing video I saw. I'm so excited, and I want to give shouts out to everybody that's involved. Miguel Angel, Booker, obviously, the Chance, Dre from Spirit Light Body, everybody that we're working with, that you guys are all so fucking excellent. We're doing such a great job. I'm so proud of all of this. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of myself here. And again, if somebody sees me as being narcissistic, that's actually a problem that you have. That's a problem on your end. That's you suppressing yourself. thinking that it's uncool to be proud. That's like the biggest scam that's ever been pulled on humanity in its entirety. So, what I wanted to do with this video is I wanted to tell a story for the Contact Project, but this is already kind of long, so I'm going to do that story in the next video. I'll do another one for you guys tonight, but yeah, I just wanted to say how much I love you guys, how much I think highly of this, and have respect and love for each one of you, and how proud I am of all of this, and just happy fucking anniversary, man. 18 years, or 18 years, I think, maybe 17 years, 18 years, I think, we've been at this, and it's finally really kicking off, so step up, man. Put up a fight. We're in the thick of it now. This is it. This is the turning point. We are at critical mass. It's time to boil the fuck over. So everybody, I need you guys to step up. Wear a red dress this Friday. Guys, obviously you don't have to wear a red dress, but I am. And post a pic of it. Post us a pic. Whatever group you're in, post a pic to that group. I'm going to give this to various groups. Post a pic to that group of you wearing red, preferably a dress for ladies, on Friday, to show solidarity and support as a part of the intention experiment. We need you guys to give energy, give light and love, and give health. We need health-wise. We need to boost Tammy Matthews. We need to boost Sandy Hums. We need to boost Alice Crenshaw. We need to boost Dawn Coppins. We need to boost Lauren Hall. All of these people, and Casey Ward, she's one of our most excellent operatives ever. Boost all of those people, or pick one random and boost them specifically, but we need to get a boost to all of those ladies, so please do that. Put that intention forth. It only takes a few seconds, and trust me, it's going to make a difference. I mean, we moved that fucking hurricane. We did that. We can do amazing things. These intention experiments are very powerful. As the world is backing me the fuck up. Let's get this done. We need you to boost the health of those ladies, please. And we need you guys to step up and just post whatever. Do something awesome. Do something outrageous. It's party time. Let's get down. Love you guys. Kila Salai. Terve Uni Siari. Namaste.